Just go.
Is that thing running? Yeah, it's on. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. Today, 4th of July weekend is July 3rd. We have wandered into Missouri. We're heading to Cape Girardeau to go get White Castle. So this is our adventure for the day. We haven't had White Castle in, I don't know what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah. Fresh.
Fresh White Castle.
Not frozen.
Yeah, so we're going to go eat lunch, hang out with some friends we haven't seen in a while. And then we're going to bring a whole bunch of White Castle back to the house and send it through the freeze dryer. So when the zombie apocalypse hits and nobody's got any food, we will have the only White Castle on the planet. So we'll pick this up when we get there and show you what's going on.
Now I'm recording.
Okay.
There's White Castle right there.
We have made it to White Castle. And lucky for us, it's a 24-hour White Castle. I wish Tennessee had more of these, but we're about to go in and get some White Castle. It's been a long-awaited, I don't know how many years, but all right. And all of our White Castles in this here cooler.
I don't know if I'm getting into some.
We have 40 White Castle burgers on ice. We're gonna slip in the freeze dryer tomorrow. Right now, the freeze dryer is full of scrambled eggs. So that should be finished up in the next few hours. And then tomorrow morning, we'll probably throw all these guys in there and we will freeze dry all 40 of these. But before we bag all these, we are gonna try to bring a few back just to see how they do. I think the best way to do it is probably gonna be to steam them. You know, like kind of like how you steam vegetables or whatnot. But we're gonna get these in the fridge and then we'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll show you what's gonna happen with that in the freeze dryer. All right, here we go. We are back. It is 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. These are the White Castles we brought home yesterday from our trip to Cape Girardeau to visit a few friends. We met at the White Castle and had some burgers because I haven't had White Castle in like 5 years. Anyways, we are about to go where no man has gone before and send all these White Castles through the freeze dryer. So when the zombie apocalypse hits, there'll be White Castle. Also here is the first bucket of tomatoes out of the garden. There's about 3 pounds of tomatoes in there. We just picked these like 10 minutes ago. So we're gonna eat up some of those today, but in the meantime, we're gonna throw all these in the freeze dryer. I haven't seen anybody else post a video about freeze dried White Castle. So we're gonna freeze dry all these White Castle burgers. Then when we get them out, we're gonna attempt to bring a couple of them back. I think the best way to do it is probably to steam it. So let's throw these in the freeze dryer, let it rip, and see what happens. All right, here we go. We are gonna load these up. Now we got 10 on each tray. So this is the medium freeze dryer. So you can see 10 on a tray, works out pretty good. Oh, that one barely fits. Might just squish that one down a little bit. The other ones go in there without anything. Yeah, those look all right. All right, now let me go grab the other 2 trays. I'll be right back. You go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna slide this one in there. It looks like these guys barely fit in there without the buns like hitting the top.
Is that going to be an issue?
I don't know, because it's got like those the rubber piece up there on top. I don't know exactly what that's for, but yeah, see that one wanted to slide. I think it'll be all right. Well, you know what? It gives us a problem. It's like, I don't know, $40 worth of White Castle down the tubes. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm not really concerned about the money. But anyways, we're gonna close this guy up. Let's turn this guy on. The back. Give that a second.
I didn't close the drain valve.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll close the drain valve. Drain valve's off to the side. This is not pre-frozen, obviously. This is, we just pulled these out of the refrigerator. Yesterday I put them on ice. All right, we're gonna go to start. Not frozen. All right, the drain valve is closed. All right, now this is freezing, so your guess is as good as mine how long this is gonna take. We'll probably end up adding a little bit of dry time to it. What time is it now? It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. So typically what we'll do is when we throw stuff in the freeze dryer, if it looks like it's going to end at like 2 or 3 in the morning, we'll just add 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 more hours. That way it ends when we're up and about doing our stuff and it doesn't end at 3 in the morning or something. Plus, this is meat and it's White Castle and they're kind of thick. So we'll see what happens. So let's let this thing rip. let it do its thing, and we'll come back when it's done, and we'll see what happens. All right, we are done. This stuff was in there for about 43 hours. So we are going to open the drain valve, warm the trays, and get this stuff out, and we'll bring it over to the counter and see what happens. All right, White Castle burgers are done. Here, come on in closer and take a look at this. But yeah, these are
hard as a rock.
Yeah, they're like
Look, there's a
not really
pickle right
look,
there.
Look, check out the pickle.
Yeah, it's like hard.
But yeah, they're hard as hard as like a cracker consistency almost. But all right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bag up a bunch of these, but I am gonna leave a few out, and we're gonna try and bring them back and eat them that way, because I don't know how well these are gonna come back. But it is really hot and humid today, so I don't want to leave these out too long. I want to get them in bags as quick as possible. So let me get all this bagged up, and then we'll come back and we'll try and bring one of these back with the steamer.
Woo!
All right, we are back. We ended up getting 6 White Castle burgers in each Mylar bag, so we got 36 of them bagged up. I got these 4 left over here. What I'm going to do is I have one of these guys where you put water in this pot and then set that on top. It's got the holes. We're going to set the burgers in there, and we're going to steam them to try and reconstitute them and bring them back and eat them and see what they taste like. So let me get this on the stove, get the water boiling in it, and then I'll bring you back when I load these guys in there. We'll try to time it and see how long it takes for them to actually come back and be good, I hope. So give us just a minute, we'll be right back. All right, here we go. The water is boiling. You can see all the steam coming out of there. So I think I'm going to try this 2 different ways. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to open it up like that. So I don't know, I'm going to leave one together. So can you get a picture of that?
Yeah.
So we'll see how these steam. I think this one might be the way to go, but we'll see. I'm going to put these in here. I'm going to put on the lid. It's 1024. All right, it's going to be like 111 degrees today, so this is probably going to be it for the freeze dryer to be running for probably at least the next week or so, because the freeze dryer throws off some heat. And when it's 111 degrees outside, the air conditioner in the house does not like that, and it runs quite a bit, so I don't want to make it work any harder than it already has to. So look at all the steam pouring out of there. Oh my God, the steam smells like White Castle.
Oh, tasty.
You smell it?
Yes.
That is so weird.
So what are we going to do with these 2 over here?
I don't know. We're going to try these first and see what happens.
Will we try a different experiment with these?
Maybe we could, but I'm going to get, I think, a pair of tongs to grab those out.
I don't even know what happened to this one. It just got a little, decrepit.
Yeah, decrepit. The reason for that is the White Castles were kind of tall.
True.
When I slid them into the freeze dryer, it must have hit the top of the tray rack.
Yeah.
And that's why the bun kind of came off and got shaped all weird like that. But
all right, well, we will see you when it is done.
Yep. All right, we are about 10 minutes into this thing, and I just checked it, and they are not ready yet. But I did end up flipping that one over to put the buns face down, because I noticed that seemed to work a little better than having the sandwich all together. But we're not done yet. You can even see the pickle on that one on the right. It's still kind of crunchy. But we're 10 minutes in, so this might take a while. It's working, but it's taking a minute. So we'll let this thing go a little longer, and then bring it back when we get these things put back together and see how they taste. All right. While we're waiting for this to get finished up, we're going to try something else. Those we're trying to bring back. These, on the other hand, maybe I'll try this. I'm going to try and take a bite of this one.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, the one that's not reconstituted. This, I don't know if you can hear this. Bring the phone closer. You can see how crunchy this is. I'm going to take a bite of it. We're going to see how it tastes. What do you think? Good idea?
No.
No, why not?
It's going to taste weird.
It's going to be like White Castle jerky.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Not bad, really. Actually, it tastes like White Castle. Not bad.
Would you eat it like that, or would you rather eat it soft?
Hold on. Obviously, I'd rather have it soft, but
yeah.
It's actually not bad eating it just like that. Here, want to try bite, Paige?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, for real. It tastes just like White Castle, but it's dry. It tastes like it's supposed to. That is so weird. So even if you don't want to bring these back, you can still eat them like this, freeze dried. They're just crunchy, and I I don't know, I'm trying to think of what it has a consistency like. It's almost like a, not like a toast, but it's like French bread when you leave it out and it gets real dried out and it gets real like crispy. That's what the bread's like. And the burger just kind of crumbles in your mouth. So I mean, it tastes perfect. It tastes perfectly fine. It's just the texture is different. But push comes to shove, I would eat it like this. Why not?
Let's take a look at the boiled ones.
Yeah, we're what, about 14 minutes in. 14 minutes in, still going. You see they're softening up.
Yeah.
But got to go a little longer still. So this might take a minute to bring these back. I mean, we're already 14 minutes in. It might take another 10.
Yeah.
So it might be a 20, 25 minute project to bring these things back. But that's kind of why we're doing this, to kind of experiment and see what happens.
Well, we will see you in
when this
couple
is done.
minutes.
We'll bring you back when this is done and let you know how long it took.
All right.
All right. All right, we're going to try this one more way. The steamer's taking a while. So here, follow me. I'm going to walk in front of you here, but I think what we're going to do, you can tell this is
Crunchy.
Definitely freeze dried. There's the pickle. What we're going to do here, I think, is put a little bit of water on this.
Better be hot water.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, well.
Put some water on this, both sides. I'll put some water on this part.
Oh, yeah, it definitely softened up a little bit.
Well, yeah, but what I think we're going to do is we're going to just water this thing up, and I think we're going to wrap it in a paper towel and send it in the microwave.
Microwave.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. So let's do this.
Definitely steaming still. Going
Yeah,
strong.
well, we had a little issue with the steamer. It ran out of water, so I had to add more. But let's throw this guy up in here. Put it in there for 20 seconds and see what happens.
We'll see you in 20 seconds.
No, just leave it on.
Nope.
It'll be done in 15 seconds. We'll see how it works.
Okay.
But, like I said, this is new to us, man. We've never tried this before, and I haven't seen any other videos on freeze-dried White Castle, so we figured we'd give it a try. We're just trying to figure out what the best way to bring it back is. Now, you see what we got going on in the steamer, and you see what I just did to this one. All right, this one, let's pull this out of here.
When you buy something like this from the store, it says just put it in a paper towel and throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds and flip it.
Well, it's still a little crunchy, so
this.
we're going to add a little bit of water to this. There we go, just like that. Okay. I'll throw this back in here. We'll try it again. I'm going to go 15 seconds.
15 seconds on the clock.
Yep, on the button. Then we'll see, because, I mean, who knows what's going to happen, though. I mean, steaming this seems to be taking forever. Like I said, you can't eat them like the way they are, like freeze-dried, and they're fine. But...
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's ready.
Let's see what this looks like. All right. It's definitely
Steaming.
better. It's hot, though. I got to let this thing cool off.
It looks a little,
A little mushy?
yeah. Mushy, and it looks like it's a little deformed, but it's okay. It's White Castle.
You know
It's
what?
still
Hold
good.
on. Let's scoot over. Let's see what
Scooting
the steam
over.
is. Oh, a lot of steam. The buns are almost there. The burger's got to go a little more. This guy here, it's a little warm. Yeah, that's a little warm. I'm going to have to let that cool off for a minute. Well, yeah, it's definitely softened up. So,
Why is it making that noise?
well, it's because the steam in the pan is pushing the lid up.
Oh, that's scary.
There's a lot of steam in there. A lot of pressure.
That's scary.
But
All right. Hot.
yeah, not bad. Well, hot. Yeah.
I'll try bite.
But it's not bad. You know, still a couple crunchy spots in the bread, but it's not bad. And I guess in a pinch it would work, you know. So, we know if you douse this thing with water and chuck it in the microwave with a paper towel, you can bring it back fairly quickly. It doesn't look that great, but it tastes the same. So the taste didn't change at all. So we'll finish up the ones in the steamer and see how those do, and see which way we would prefer to bring these back, in the microwave or in the steamer. But so far the microwave is a lot quicker. I mean, it's less than a minute
yeah,
and you're
for
back.
sure.
So
Well, this should be done fairly soon, so
yep. So we'll be right back.
right back.
You
All
recording?
right, yep.
All right. So those have been in there for literally about 22 minutes. We decided to pull them out and put them back together. Now,
I'm not gonna try that. It's gonna wait for me to cool off,
yeah, we're gonna
cause
try this.
it's gonna be hot.
You know what?
No.
Not bad, but think the microwave is the way to go with these.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you think
well, you
that?
can just tell. Look at how dry the burger is. I mean, it's thawed.
Yeah.
It's reconstituted, I guess, but it's not. It's not as moist as it should be. Now, putting it in the microwave like we just did, that took less than a minute, and it actually turned out way better than steaming them. So, I guess that's the way to go. Like we did over at the sink. You know, put some water on the burger, on the buns, and all that. Wrap it in a paper towel, chuck it in the microwave.
Well, at least we know. Don't.
I mean, these definitely back up a little bit. You're like right in my face. Back up, back up, back up. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so these definitely look better, but the one out of the microwave tastes better. So like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on our next adventure.
Woo!